Oh my god, I just don't believe what I just did. I just bought about 800 magazines for $300. I mean, there's so many, I have no idea how to handle them all. I mean, this stack alone has to have 100 of them in it. That one's got to have 75. There's about 25 there. Probably close to 100 right there. At least 100 more right there. Probably about 80 right there. And probably 250 right there. And at least 100 more right here. I just don't know how to handle this. Magazines are a little bit difficult to sell. I kind of like them just to collect them though. But I already have almost all the Life magazines that exist. So, I just don't know how to handle this. My store is so crowded already, and now I just added a giant portion to crowd it even more. So many. It's going to take me literally a year to go through all these and look at them and decide what to keep and what to sell. And well, do you want to stick around and watch me go through these? Okay, there's one Life magazine. Here's one I don't recognize. I mean, I've been collecting Life magazine for about 37 years. I've bought about a dozen collections of them, and I still can't assemble one entire collection because they made 50 of them every single year. I still can't quite get a complete collection, but this will certainly help. This might actually do it. Although I doubt there's any from the 1936 to 46 even in here. I like to dust each cover needs to be dusted off. There's another cover I don't recognize. I actually have my Life magazine collection stuck in the corner, and I haven't even looked at them for like 10 years because I can't even access them because there's so many things in the way. I mean, the mice might have gotten in there and chewed them all up by now. Yet another cover I don't recognize. It's amazing how many Life magazine collections I've gone through, and sometimes you would see the same ones in every collection, and there's certain issues that you never see, like the Batman cover and the Beatles cover. I mean, those are from the late 60s, or at least the mid 60s, and yet I can't even seem to acquire any of those. Okay, this is the average one. I think I have seen a couple of these. Here's another one I don't remember, but again, it's been 10 to 15 years since I've even looked through my collection. Okay, I definitely recognize this one. And I recognize this one. Some of these have silverfish damage. Okay, now we're getting to a movie star cover. Gotta like that. It's got sort of a fold in it, but it's not too bad. I don't recognize this cover. And I don't recognize this one either. Okay, a JFK. Everybody saved the ones with JFK, and they threw away a lot of the other ones, so even though these are considered a very collectible thing, they're very common. Okay, now there's a good one. Marilyn Monroe cover like that. Well, what's going on here? Is this, something's wrong with this. well, it's not quite mint condition, but still it could be worth $35. And another one I don't think I've ever seen before. Okay, I can't really remember if I've seen one of these, but if I have, I've only seen one. Okay, now there's one I don't think I've seen. I don't recognize this one. Yeah, magazines are hard to sell. And the price of Life magazines has not gone up. I mean, I've been collecting them 35 years, and I have noticed that I can still get them for $1 a piece, and I was paying $1 a piece for them 35 years ago as well. Here's another one I don't recognize. And yet another one I don't recognize. Grace Kelly. I don't recognize that one either. I guess because the popular movie star covers are hard to find. Now this one definitely looks like one I've seen before. I just gotta hope that I get an issue that I let some guy talk me out of this one issue with Elizabeth Taylor and what's his name on it. Because even though I've been collecting Life magazines for years, I was unaware that there was one with a baseball card in it that was worth about $100 or maybe even more. And this guy tricked me into asking for this specific issue. And anyway, he looked at it and looked through it, I should say, to make sure it had the card in it. Dang it, this one doesn't have a cover. Anyway, to make a long story short, I ended up selling him this one with this $115 card for $15. Yeah, I can't believe. I used to look on eBay for what Life magazines are the most valuable issues, and they never mentioned that particular one as being one of the most valuable ones. I can't understand how that happened. How did the most valuable one slip by me? And I can't believe that the one with the... I mean, it's a famous ball player, but still. I mean, they made probably 6 million issues of Life magazine for that year. I mean, for that particular one. There must be at least 1 million of them still around. So how could a baseball card that there's a million of possibly be valuable? Well, obviously I can't show you all 800 of these magazines in one video, so I'm just going to do it all on Life magazines for this particular episode anyway. Then the next episode will be Saturday Evening Post and so forth and so on. Gotta like that cover. It's gotta be worth at least $10. And I don't know if I have this one or not either. Yeah, it's been just too long since I've looked at my magazines. Okay, now this is a common one. I've definitely seen about 5 issues of this one. Okay, I don't know if I've seen this one or not. I don't recognize her, but she's obviously semi-famous anyway. And this one, I can't say I've ever seen this one yet either. I don't know, maybe I'm just forgetting because it's been so long. Another one with the cover ripped off. But I guess I can use those ones as cutters. Cut the ads out, which I have been doing for at least 25 years, and I have yet to sell even 10% of them. Okay, now that's a popular cover. That's got to be worth probably $10 because, I mean, that's a great picture. Yeah, there's some serious silverfish damage on this one. Should I just shut up about ones I haven't seen before? Because I literally haven't seen half of these, so I guess you're tired of hearing me say that. So I won't say it anymore. Okay, there's one of the most popular actresses of all time. Well, of course, the younger people than 60 years old probably don't even know who she is. But it's, of course, separated. That is a real shame because this is a very valuable magazine. So December 7th, is that what this is? Yeah. Okay, this matches up. But that is a shame that it's in that condition. I gotta say it, I don't think I have this one either. Okay. Yeah, I definitely recognize this one. Okay. There's another one. Okay, that's the end of it for now. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the pace here. I've already dusted these ones off, so let's go through these faster. Now that is a definite common issue. It's a fairly common one. Movie star, got it like that. Another movie star. Another common one. Another common one. I might as well take this as a chance to sell these. I mean, if you see anything you want here, just let me know. But don't think I'm going to sell them cheap just because you asked for them. Don't think you're going to outsmart me and get a $100 one for $5 or something like that. Now that's a definite common one. Another one that lost its spine. This one came separated. Darn it. Another one that's separated. I don't know if I should tape these on or not, because that kind of ruins it, but it kind of preserves it at the same time. So maybe you should tell me, how do you fix those? Yeah, this one looks ultra modern, but it's 1962. Another common one. That's a good one. Okay, we're getting into some more. There's a movie star cover, but it's kind of a small image of her instead of a nice close-up of her face. Too bad. Now, I've seen a lot of this one. I remember when I first started collecting magazines in 1986, I didn't even like Life magazine. I thought they were too common, too ordinary, run-of-the-mill. It took me about 8 or 9 months to finally realize that they're the greatest magazine because they're large format and they have so many beautiful advertisements in them. Compared to other magazines, nothing compares. I mean, you can get like 20 ads out of some of these. Okay, now there's a good one. Every time you find a Marilyn Monroe cover, especially in good shape, that's worth some money. Not that it's all about the money. I mostly buy magazines because I just like them. I mean, the advertisements from the 50s, they're just so amazing compared to the new ones, or even compared to the 1970s ones. Okay, we're at 156. Now that's a good one. There's another good one. Now that is super common. I mean, if you collect Life magazines, I'm sure you've seen a number of these. I mean, that seems like the most common one ever. I've probably seen 7 or 8 copies of that. Okay, now there's another good one. Movie star cover. But it has a little bit of a fold problem right there. Selling. Continuing with more Life magazines. Well, that's it. My next video will be about Saturday Evening Post, and gosh damn it, I must have 500 of them.